Hello and welcome back to Silver Snow, Ashen Wolves, Three Houses stuff. So, we do have some more exploration-y things to do down here. I don't know whether any of it's going to be particularly interesting. There's no new things to uncover. There's just people to talk to. And, the conversations, at a certain point in the game, you've seen enough of them that you kind of have an idea of what they're going to be. But maybe there will be something. The other thing that we have to do before moving on to any battle stuff is a couple more of the Ashen Wolves supports. So I'm going to start with that.
The Myrmidon.
Ha! Suit yourself. My gut says the odds are in favor of that mercenary. He's clearly a seasoned Yeah. Right when I open my big mouth, he goes and loses on me.
I win. Again. Had enough, Bothus?
Damn you, you've won every round. The fights are rigged. Admit it, it's the only explanation.
Of course they aren't. It's not like we're playing for money. We wouldn't be so foolish now, would we? You're the one who started this silly game anyway. So out with it. You lost. Spill the beans. It has to be juicy, though. Something that leaves you a bit vulnerable.
Why did I agree to these stakes? If this losing streak keeps up, you'll know an awful lot about me, pal. Let's see. Okay, got one. A few years back, I went toe-to-toe with the bird beast in some ancient ruins.
This one again? You obliterated the ruins, and the Lord who found out put a price on your head. You've told me 1,000 times before.
Good story bears repeating, yeah? But it seems I'm all out of anecdotes. How about I take my shirt off and let you look your fill instead? 2 full minutes.
Oh, come now. As if I'm interested in seeing your sweaty torso for the umpteenth time. If you're fresh out of stories, then I have a question for you. About your crest.
Hit me where it hurts, why don't you? Is this your idea of negotiation?
Perhaps. Or perhaps I'm simply curious. Tell me, how did you come across such a rarity? To my knowledge, nobody within House Albrecht has your crest.
Why ask what you already know? You got your own rare crest, so I'm sure you figured it out. Unless you think the goddess gave us these things while we slept. Wait, do you?
Hey now, I'm the one winning the bets, so I'm the one asking the questions.
Got me there. Hey look, the next round's starting. My luck's about to turn around, I can feel it.
Let's do you a favor and call it good here. No need to embarrass yourself further, friend.
Even if I'm terrible at this, I can't walk away during a losing streak. I have my own sort of honor.
All right, Bothus. Check out those 2 Myrmidons.
The 2 who were eating together earlier. Huh. Who knew they were opponents?
I kinda figured. Thoughts?
Well, that one's pretty beefy. Quick on his feet, too. Clearly a seasoned fighter. His opponent's okay, but a bit showy. Compensating for being newer at this would be my guess.
So, make your choice.
Thank you. First guy, no doubt about it. You can see from a mile away that he lost. Well, that was quick.
Not everything is as it appears. For example, were you and I to go at it, perhaps you'd bet in favor of yourself over me, and you'd lose. I'd use my cunning to ensure my victory, by any means necessary. Maybe I'd slip something into your food, level the playing field. You see now?
Point taken. I'll keep that in mind for this next one. Gotta put that great advice to the test, right?
Ever the bold one. It seems we must continue these games until you finally concede.
Well, alright then. So, Balthus is just, totally nonplussed about the idea of Yuri, trying to poison him if they were to have a left friendly bout. What the heck? It is, I do think at this point, at least, I can't check stats from here. But I think at this point, yeah, I guess I didn't mention yet, I was going to, but that Balthus is promoted now. So is Byleth. Oh, and... Wait. Where... Oh, right, she's not on the support page. I was going to say, I went ahead and recruited Anna. Here, we'll do it this way. No, that's actually not a useful page. This way? Whatever. Yeah, there she is. I don't think I messed with her goals yet, but maybe I did. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know if I want to use her or not, really. Like, she's a DLC character. I haven't used her before, but everybody kind of dumps on her for being terrible, like, as a unit, and then also she doesn't have any supports. She's not really, like, integrated in the story. She's sort of, like, the way that... I mean, just her presence in the game is sort of dumb. So I'm not like super excited about using her, but well, I mean, I figured I might as well recruit her since that's free to do. So it stops enemy counterattacks when using a weapon. That's not so bad. It's free to recruit her, so I figured I might as well do that, and then like I'll, see what I end up deciding to do. Anyway, alright, back to this and our other supports. Oh, I should just check the stats. Confirm. I mean, Balthus is promoted, so...
This is boring. Mind if I sleep?
You know I won't care. Night Watch or not, it's still just for training purposes. Though, you'd likely get in trouble if someone sees you catching Z's.
You wouldn't wake me if someone was here? Fine then, I won't sleep.
Your call.
You're being so quiet, Yuri Bird. Say something.
I don't always fill the void with my voice, you know. Sometimes it's pleasant to just enjoy the quiet and stargaze.
No thanks. Stargazing is a waste of time. The stars don't even stay put all year. Those jerks.
See that one?
What?
That star is home to the goddess. Yeah. Watching over us from afar. That's called the Blue Sea Star. But it doesn't look blue. At all, really. Wait, no, hang on. Maybe it wasn't that one. But that big one over there, that's it. Isn't it?
You don't know the first thing about stars, do you? No one ever taught you?
Never, no.
Well, the Blue Sea Star is really big. It stands out. Sometimes you can't see it at all. But other times, it's the brightest thing in the sky.
Interesting. So then, which star was I pointing out just now?
You might have to point it out again. Which constellation were you looking at?
Let's see, it looks a bit like a cat. No, that's not right. Maybe more like a fish? Or a fishing rod. What? I'm serious. See, those stars there are forming a shape that looks very much like a fishing rod.
Okay, sorry. But that looks nothing like a fishing rod. Or a cat. I'm surprised you know so little about stars. I thought you knew everything.
Who do you think I am? The goddess herself? There's plenty I don't know.
I did not know Yuri
But
was
I'm always aiming to learn more.
so religious.
I'm uncomfortable not knowing things. So, come on then, Happy. Teach me about the stars.
That'll be a pain for both of us.
As painful as sitting here idling, it's not like you're going to sleep at this point. Clearly you know quite a bit about them. Teach me.
Fine. Look up there. To the north. Your other north. See that star? That's called the King's Right Hand.
They are not looking in the same direction at all. I guess that's a limitation of the models or something, or the animations. But like, I mean, they have him look to the left and then look to the right, but he's still like looking at like eye level. He's not like looking up. And she's looking like over his shoulder. He hasn't turned around. Like, what the heck? Oh no. Alright, let's see if there's anything interesting going on down here.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. Lots of things happen down here. Lots of reports need to be reported. And for all reportable things,
You said this last time.
I'm your guy. Oh, have you explored Abyss yet?
Wait,
Some
what? You said this
shiny
last time.
treasures here. Much better than up top. You're one of those treasure snobs.
You said that whole thing last time. Come on, dude. Get it together.
The thing is, despite what my appearance might suggest, I was actually born a noble. No one in my generation bore a crest, however. When the next generation proved to be flush with crests, my father and I were cast aside.
Sorry to hear that. Crests are to blame. So on. So forth.
Can't say I'm surprised about Lord Lenato launching a rebellion. The writing was on the wall. If anything, it's more surprising it didn't happen sooner. Lord Lenato answers to Count Rowe of Fargus, the man who adopted me. That's how I got into the academy. I'm not in contact with the Count anymore, but that's how I know so much. Gaspard territory smacks of war. It'll be interesting to see how things shake out.
I think he's like the only one who's ever, like, everybody else is like, in at least all the students are like, what's going on, Lenato? This is crazy. And he's just like, yeah, well, that makes sense. I think that's, I don't know. Maybe there's somebody else who's not surprised, but if that is so, I don't remember who.
Mercy, I beg you! Costas never meant to attack the church. He was tricked. They don't understand that. They'll kill me. But you could let me go. Please!
Okay. I mean, what do I do if I say I can't do that? Just, like, stab him?
I've got a quiet life waiting for me back home. I'll never cause trouble again, I swear. Thank you.
It's so, like... I don't know. I have such a hard time believing that this is would lead to anything either way. And then, like, why does he need my permission to go anywhere? Like, he's just here by himself. Like, I don't know. It just feels very, like... artificial.
Hey, pal. Haven't seen any suspicious types on the surface lately, have you? Beefy, mean-looking folks?
Don't think so.
Beautiful. Guess those lowlifes haven't tracked me down yet. Bounty hunters are the worst, yeah? They can't just let me be, so I have to go through the trouble of roughing them up.
Seems like something you'd be into.
Someone's raising an army in the kingdom, I heard. Normally, I wouldn't care about that kind of thing. But this army's picking a fight with the church, so as far as I'm concerned, more power to them. Hate's a strong word. I'm just saying, they might have a good reason to rebel. Rhea and her lackeys like to pretend they're always in the right, but they're not. No one is.
Well, I can agree with that, but I have bad news for you. We're doing Silver Snow. Sorry. Let's go talk to Constance.
Professor, do you have some need of me? I assure you, I am busier than I may seem.
Yes, staring at this
You would
water.
argue the point? Do you claim to have a view inside my mind?
In fact, I do. No, I don't. I just know that you're not busy because I can see you just staring at the water.
Yes, I thought not. I'm doing strenuous mental exercises. My magical theories require rigorous fine-tuning. I shall never finish this task if I am not left to my own devices. Run along now.
Righto, then.
I have a small request.
Detailed roster of the Officers Academy has been stolen. Okay. Oh, is this... I would guess that this is gonna be something to do with, what's it? The, like, the requirements for, you know, it's like, oh, so-and-so needs you to get, like, heavy armor and lances or whatever for you to recruit them. Which is to say, I'm probably not going to care, but I guess we'll go ahead and do the quest. It's probably not going to be anything remarkable. It says track down the thieves, which, like, you know, in a game that was a little bit more like flexible, I would think could actually lead to like a combat scenario, but obviously it's not going to here. I guess like in theory, there's with the auxiliary battle and other battle systems, it could maybe. Like, you do something and then that triggers you to get, like, a mission, an optional mission. Apparently they're not going to give me a... That's not what I wanted. They're not going to give me a location for it. That's weird. I have to just wander around and hope that I run into something? I guess so. Well...
Right, right.
I don't really know what I'm looking for. Unless it was actually in Abyss and I just missed it, but there's not like a quest icon there, and I didn't see one on the map when I was there. I mean, I could have missed it, but... Here. No, particularly know where I would expect that to be.
Yep.
Oh. Oh, that's just a random.
What?
Okay. I wonder why they did, like, set this up this way where you couldn't go through here. Like, it's literally just, like... I don't know, like a little shortcut. They have to basically fill it in with stuff anyway, like, in terms of, like, models or whatever, because you can see down there. Pretty random.
Hello there.
Hello. Okay, well, it's probably not here. I'm not allowed to go to the graveyard yet. Can't be learning things about my mom, I guess.
Professor.
Doesn't seem like there's anything in here. Random classroom, maybe?
Ah.
I'd expect to get some kind of...
Goodness.
It's an icon for it.
Okay.
But...
Impressive.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if... Is there a way to check... Because there are, like, mission battles, right? Maybe that's what it is. Is a mission battle? Although... this way. I don't know. It doesn't read like one. It kind of does read like a battle description, I guess. So seek out and subdue, the subdue part, but not the seek out part. I wish I could remember whether I could see that on the calendar. I'm starting to get the feeling that's what it actually is, and I just don't have a way to see it on the calendar. So apologies for wasting time running around. I guess I could talk about, while I just make sure. I guess I could talk about the promotions. I promoted Byleth to a Myrmidon, even though, well, I guess I can't really run around while I'm doing this. But yeah, even though I want her ultimately to using lances. Oh, I got the Black Eagle pendant for the birthday, so we got +2 charm, hooray. Even though I ultimately want her using lances, speed +2, I think, is like gonna be way more valuable than defense +2, which is the soldier bonus. So
Maybe.
I don't really care about that. And then Balthus obviously becomes a fighter, strength +2. Yeah, like that's gonna be his deal. I actually wouldn't mind him having defense +2 to make him tankier, but actually, I guess it's possible. Let's see. No, he's got E+ swords. That's right. Okay, yeah. So he shouldn't have any ability to get to soldier without training up lances, which I'm not going to bother to do. All right. Well, unless they're in the dormitory or in the other upstairs part, which they probably aren't, and I probably have to fight a battle.
That's so.
Really?
Yeah, if it's around here somewhere, then I am definitely missing something. Gotta be a battle thing. It's just they haven't even introduced the notion of like optional battles yet, I think. So it's kind of weird that they would give me one before. Although, amusingly, there was another quest that was like, go find out stuff about the existence of this weird abyss place that I got like this exploration, having already gone into the abyss and recruited the Abyssian characters. That was kind of funny. It's like Edelgard's like, go find out like what's going on with that, while while the Abyssian characters or the Ashen Wolves had already been in class with her. So okay, Edelgard. Anyway, alright, well, it looks like, yeah, it's gotta be a battle thing. That's my conclusion. It probably wouldn't have been interesting if it was just a fetch quest anyway, so. I don't know. Maybe I'll edit this out and try to trim the episode down a little bit. Or not. I don't know if I will remember to do it. But in the meantime, I will be back the next time there's something interesting going on, which should be for the actual battle. So, be right back, I guess, for you, not for me. Okay, actually, there might be one thing. There is this guy I can talk to, which I had totally missed before, so let's see what happens.
Those Abyssian idiots. All they ever do is cause trouble. We'd best purge the entire underbelly of Garreg Mach.
Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm back again because I unlocked another support. It's me and... Oh, I guess this is one of the ones I need to go somewhere for. Alright. Well, you have to fast travel to get it to pop up on the map, if I recall correctly. Yep, there it is. My way to the cathedral. There we go.
Ah, it's you. Where I'm going is hardly your business. Do me a favor and mind your own, won't you?
Seems fair.
I somehow doubt your sincerity. My intuition says you'll keep nosing into what I'm doing. So, what's your deal? Worried about my well-being?
I mean, I guess. I don't know. Am I? I'm not really concerned for him personally, but maybe Violet is.
That's adorable. I get the sense you're not so hot at assessing people. Just giving you a hard time. Either way, it doesn't matter much to me. There's no slowing me down tonight. I've got important things to attend to right now.
Like murder.
There you go with that nose of yours. It still isn't your business. But it looks like you won't let me leave until I tell you. You'll get your way this time. There's a dispute. Or maybe treachery is the more fitting word. Regardless, a purge is required.
Oh no, he does mean murder.
I see I've got to spell it all out for you. One of my goons double-crossed the gang. He absconded with his boss's small fortune, my small fortune, and buddied up with another gang. Members of the gang are recognizable by their scorpion tattoos. Suffice it to say, they're not a group you want to tangle with. Despite that, I'm not about to just roll over and play dead on this. So I figured I'd pay them a little visit, have a spot of tea with their boss. Makes sense, you know?
This is the same group that shows up in Caspar's support chain, I guess? The tattoos. Sure. Yeah, makes sense. Go for it. Whatever, I don't care.
As a former mercenary, I knew you'd get it. You know how things are done in our world. I play my cards wisely. I wouldn't play if there wasn't any hope of winning.
I've got a bad feeling about this. This sounds kind of fun. But that will make him happy.
It won't be. One false move, and the walls will be painted with blood. Still sound fun. Better head off now. I've got people waiting for me just outside of town.
He's right, I can't read people.
What is it you're after? Money? Me? Or are you just looking for someone to kill?
Porque no los dos. My diligence? Sure.
You seem adamant, so I'll allow it. Won't hurt to have backup if things go south. I trust you, for now, but I don't know how reliable you actually are. Just so we're clear, you mess with any of my people, I'll slit your throat without hesitation. Got that?
Well, you can try. Hooray! Alright. I will once again be back. And I'm back, and it's in the middle of the month, and apparently Tutoring Happy has unlocked another support, so maybe, I don't know, maybe there'll be no battle this episode. I guess we'll see. For now, we're gonna do that.
Well, look who it is. How are you, Chatterbox?
Not least because we gotta get motivation up.
Thing yet?
No, I keep making mistakes. I forgot about gifts I just like totally forgot about them for a couple of sessions, so I like had some people who were like half motivation, and then I was like, oh wait, this is fixable. Whoops.
Oh, you're still finding your footing? That's not really the impression I got. You seem like one of those people who blends in. I could see you just about anywhere and think, oh, that person's here. Makes sense. I wasn't paying you some sort of compliment. To me, it doesn't matter whether or not you believe in the goddess. You're here supporting the church, and that makes you no different from the others. I can't stand that.
Sorry.
I need to apologize. I just have a rocky history with the church is all. They betrayed me, or at any rate, horribly mistreated me. So I'm not a huge fan, but keep that to yourself.
You are gonna love how we're gonna be spending the second half of this game.
When I was little, a lady locked me up and held me captive for a long time. The Knights of Saros rescued me, promised to protect me. But then they hid me away in Abyss. So all the Knights did was move me from one cage to another. Wouldn't you call that mistreatment? It was all for the greater good. They didn't want to put anyone important in danger. As for me, my life was expendable. That guy Alois was nice to me though, and he told me a bunch of hilarious jokes to cheer me up. I was being sarcastic. Alois wouldn't know a good joke if it landed in his mustache. Anyway, that's why I hate the church. Someday you'll hate them too. They only hired you because they needed a warm body to fill the post. When you're of no use to them, they'll get rid of you without a second thought.
That's not true, but only
It's more
for
menacing
reasons
than I
you
intended.
wouldn't know.
I'm just telling you how these people think. They have rules, dogma. They want us all bound to their system so they can control us. I don't do well with that sort of stuff. That's why I ran away from home in the first place.
Or alternatively, arguably, it already happened. Because, you know, they already took Violet's warm body and replaced her with something else. But, you know.
Yeah, ran far, far away. But as far as I ran, it wasn't far enough. I got dragged back into society, chains and all. The kind of world I want doesn't exist.
It's hard to disagree with you when I don't know what kind of world you want, but...
I'm getting too dark for you, aren't I? Forget I said anything. Your future seems bright at least. You can just sit back and enjoy whatever comes your way. I'm just saying, don't rest your entire future on the church. It's not as steady a foundation as it seems. Anyway, that's all. I'll be going now.
Now I'm kind of wishing I had picked the other option. Oh well. Alright, so I guess I'm still gonna try to get... Oh, yeah, that's right, because I confirmed that that quest thing is a battle, and it'll probably be a smaller one, I would guess. I could be wrong, but I would guess it'll be smaller than the mission, so I'm still hoping to get that in this episode, so until then, probably. Just kidding.
Oh, it's only you. Is there some reason you're here?
Harsh.
Your gaze was rather piercing for someone who was just looking. Oh, I see now. You found yourself captivated by my charms. This sort of thing happens all the time to those of us blessed with such transcendent beauty. If you say so. You seem a trifle stuck on the point, if you ask me. Now then, you may call yourself my tutor if you wish, and I shall attend your classes. But none of this charade will make the idea of a mercenary teaching me any less absurd. What was that look? Are you trying to convey that I'm a mere commoner like yourself? Well, you are correct. Think of me as a temporarily embarrassed noble. Even a gilded wyvern must take refuge in its cave occasionally. But in time, it will soar free once more. I shall fly, bold and beautiful, into the skies again. My nobility and all of House Nouvelle shall be restored.
Huzzah!
Luck isn't a thing that you can bestow or that I need. I will do this. When I restore the glory of my house, you may serve me in some menial way. I may even pay you.
Baby, you can drive my car.
Is that the most you can say when offered such a tantalizing prize? Say whatever you like, if it makes you feel better. It shall not sway me one way or the other. You look as though you want to say something. Allow me to save you the effort. If you intend to tutor me, I will require you to first prove that time will not be wasted. Show me not just your talent for teaching, but your wisdom, your skill, your mettle, your sense of authority. Of course! I've been struck by my own genius. You may assist me in my research. That ought to provide a chance for you to grasp the extent of how magnificent I am. It will also afford me the time I need to scrutinize your character. It's a plan so perfect that you can't turn it down, huh?
What are you researching? Alright, well. Alright, I think that should... Well, I don't know. Maybe the Balthus support will be ready too, but I guess we'll see. And did it unlock? Of course it did, though not during that particular calendar week.
Ah, there you are. Can we talk? I need a favor, and you strike me as the charitable type.
Huh.
Touchy, touchy. I'll get right to it. I need some gold. Care to help a fellow out?
I do have almost 20,000, so I could... Well, I guess it depends on how much he needs. Not even allowed to say yes.
Hard times all around then. Well, it was worth a shot. Guess that debt collector traveled all the way to Garrick Mach for nothing. If I were you, I'd feel bad about leaving the poor guy hanging like that, but it is what it is. No, it's a lose-lose. I owe the church, too. That means any work I do here, they take a cut. The only way to escape my financial burden is to get clear out of Fodlin.
Good luck out there.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you down. No, it's just joking, yeah? We all have to decide where we belong and then fight for it. Can't let your wallet control your fate. If money was all I cared about, I never would have walked away from inheriting a baron's house. It's nothing. It was a minor house in the east of the Alliance. I like to say I stepped aside for the good of the house. Has a nicer ring to it than saying I just wasn't cut out for the gig. Or that I lacked the right temperament. My distinguished little bro took my place. Fact is, he's a much better man for the job.
That's fair.
Don't go feeling sorry for me now. I didn't mind one bit. Truth is, I'd have been miserable in that life. Having that title was nothing but fuss. Fuss is the worst. This way of life suits me much better. And you? You showing up at Garrick Mach was a coincidence wrapped in happenstance. Your pops was a renowned mercenary leader. It can be safely assumed you'll follow in his footsteps. But don't you ever feel like that life was decided for you?
More than you know.
I know, and I suggest you start choosing your fate instead of just letting it happen. Why keep breathing if your life isn't your own, yeah? Well, there's a decided lack of gold here, so I'll be off now. You think on what I said.
Oh no, I had already maxed his motivation. Mistakes were made! Actually, I think... yeah, it wasn't gonna matter because we would want to do it before the battle regardless, so... Still, feels bad. Feels inefficient. Actually, no, it would matter. Because we could have done it after this... before the battle. Yup. Yup, that would have been better. Mistakes were made. Should have waited. Oh well, it doesn't matter that much. The other one is Linhart. I'm not gonna do that one until, well, maybe I'll do it before. Whatever, I won't do it on screen either way. All right. So, now I really do think the next thing will be the battle. Okay, here we are after much, I don't know, time wasting, screwing around, whatever. We are here at this DLC auxiliary battle. It's pretty tough. The enemies are, you know, these are not pushover enemies, so there is no enemy stat variance on these enemies. I don't know if that's like universally true throughout three houses, but I guess it might be. But in any case, these guys have some fighters with 21 attack, 10 AS, 9 protection, 3 res, 31 HP, and then there's a couple of thieves with 31, or I guess archers. I guess they're all thieves. Right, but these guys are archers. Anyway, archers with 11 AS and 18 attack, also 31 HP and 9 protection, 4 resilience. There's this one super speedy guy here who's got 14 AS. His 16 attack is not actually that high. You would think that it would be, because, like, you know, he's attacking into resilience rather than protection, and it's not that much lower of a value than the other enemies, but it doesn't end up doing too terribly much more damage than the other enemies attacking one time. So it's not like quite as scary as it first seems, but it's still pretty annoying that he doubles everyone. We've got a couple of armored knights with 20 attack, only 5 AS, 16 protection, 35 HP, and 1 resilience. They're not actually as difficult to take down as you might expect, although I guess that might be dependent on whether Balthus rocks a speed level. Well, I guess the Iron Gauntlets and Training Gauntlets is only 1 damage difference, so no, yeah. The point is that Balthus can quad them and do substantial damage if he's got his personal skill active, so that helps a lot, and they obviously get roasted by magic. And then the boss is just a little bit stronger than the other fighters with 1 more attack, 1 more AS, 1 more protection, 1 more HP. So that's the situation. And in terms of who we're bringing, I just did decide to go ahead and bring Anna. I haven't totally settled on what I want to do with her long term, if I do even end up using her extensively, which I don't know that I will. She's pretty underwhelming right now. She's got 8 strength and 8 magic. 8 magic isn't terrible. Does that compare to, like, Appy's got 12. Constance has 13, so yeah, I mean, it's kind of terrible. But the strength is even worse because the enemies have more protection than resilience. But I don't think making her into a mage at the low level classes is going to make a lot of sense. Like, I can see putting her into one of the hybrid classes, like, you know, Trickster or Valkyrie or Darkflyer or Mortal Savant or whatever. in the long run, but in the short run, I don't see wanting to make her into just like a mage. Which means, and maybe I should, although I guess her faith magic is probably high enough to do it. But yeah, so I mean, I don't know, maybe I should, that is exactly what I should be doing, but I didn't. So I'm using her as a physical attacker for now, and we'll see whether that pans out or whether she just ends up being quick bench fodder regardless, or what. But right now her damage output is definitely lackluster. So other than that, I mean, of course, I'm bringing the Ashen Wolves. Edelgard is here as a stride bot, mostly because it amuses me to have it be Edelgard. So I didn't even equip her any weapons, and the reason for that is like she's not force deployed. So my thinking here is that since she isn't force deployed, I'm just picking somebody to use as a stride bot. I don't necessarily need it to be Edelgard. I don't I mean, I could even have made it Linhardt, arguably, although I wanted him to move to at least have the option to use Physic on turn 1. But yeah, it amuses me, but the point is that like it could be anybody, and I'm not gonna use that slot to like juice up my combat. I'm just gonna roll with the other units. So yeah, that's probably all needs to be said. I have battalions and everybody now. I've gotten a few more weapons, that sort of thing. But oh, I guess the other thing to mention is we did get some new skill stuff. So Happy got Banshee and Heal. Or did she already have Heal? Or did Constance already have Heal? I don't think either one of them did. Anyway, Constance got Sagittae. Yuri got Grounder. Actually, well, it does provide him more accuracy. He doesn't really need the accuracy, though. I think I'm actually going to change out his combat arts a bit, because the other thing he got is Deadeye. Deadeye is not great, honestly, but no, that's not what I wanted. So do it this way. Yeah, Deadeye is not great because you take a big rage penalty at 3 to 5 range, and it doesn't provide any plus hit. It does provide extra might, but it struggles to actually connect. But it does provide some flexibility, and Grounder, compared to Wrath Strike, has less damage. It does have a nice little 10 hit, but I haven't really found Yuri to need the hit. We don't have any flyers to kill, so. And then we've also got Balthus learned 2 new abilities. He got Helm Splitter, which you would think I might want here with the 2 Armor Knights, but like I was saying, because he can quad them anyway, he doesn't really need it here. And then he also got Draining Blow. So Fading Blow is really cool. And I'm not thrilled to be unequipping it, but I think Rushing Blow overall is the more useful one, and Draining Blow is nice to be able to control like his HP. It's another way to control his HP and keep him like in the sweet spot. And then I do want him to have like at least 1 axe art, because if he's against enemies that he's doing has like a low base damage output against, he's going to want to use his axe over the gauntlets, and then that means that he's probably going to want a combat art to improve his accuracy with that. So, especially if he's not at half health. So I think that covers that stuff. So let's begin. So I am actually going to do the classic turn 1 stride here, even though we can reach a lot of the, well, that's not true. We can reach basically 1 enemy. I mean, we could have some ranged units over here that could reach from where Byleth is, could have reached these 2, but What I want this turn... I'm going to turn on this enemy range. It's back here real quick. But what I want this turn is to move up more aggressively and take out more of these enemies and pull more of these enemies. So I want the stride for that reason.
Sure thing.
So we're going to start. Yuri is the one who doesn't get the benefit of the stride because we can still have him attack with a bow here, and his damage output is not quite as good as Constance's or Happy's, so I'm more concerned with getting him a little further forward. Anyway, so we could look at, like, you know, if we were going to Deadeye here, like, oh gosh, you know, it's like not going to hit anything. So, anyway. What we're going to do is curve shot this guy. And then Anna is going to Wrath Strike this guy. I think, actually, let me double check on this, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she only does 8 damage with a curve shot, which is really sad. Byleth does like 22 damage with a Steel Sword Wrath Strike. But unfortunately, that's one short of what Anna can offer here, so you gotta go with the direct combat option. Unfortunately, only one of these guys can get to Anna, and he doesn't quite do enough damage to kill her, so that part's fine. So we're gonna take this guy out. Byleth. And I believe we can't actually, yeah, we can't actually heal Anna this turn, unfortunately, so. Yeah, actually, in retrospect, I'm not really sure why I was talking about Linhardt being able to heal turn 1, because nobody else should need healing, but oh well. So yeah, next up, we should be able to have... Happy take this guy out. However, actually, I want to boost her hit rate before we try to do that, so... Oh, no, actually, I guess I'm not going to get the chance. Yeah, because we're going to have Constance... Get this guy.
Let me at him.
And then I want... I do want Happy's support for Balthus there. So yeah, the issue here is we want to trade Byleth's weapon, because Byleth is holding onto a weapon that's going to get her doubled. And that's no good. So we're going to take a bit of a risk here with Happy. We're also going to trade Anna the mini bow just because it's lighter, up her overweight a little bit. I forgot about mini bows last time I was buying stuff, but not this time. Alright, so yeah, we only have 79 to hit here. It's not ideal, but you got it. Incidentally, Banshee... So we got... I haven't really talked about the spell effects for Happy. She's got the speed -5 on Swarm. Banshee does -5 movement, which is actually crazy. I don't really have plans to take advantage of that, which I probably should, but I guess I'm not creative enough. Anyway, now we're up to 92. All this. That guy out. Linhardt, move on up. Ugh.
That's life.
That's gross, is what that is. Now we do have Balthus in at 50% HP though, or well under 50% at this point. which we wanted. Alright, so this guy actually moved differently than he has the past couple times. He moved into this thicket. Now he's all the way over here. That... I guess that probably... Well, it means we can't put Anna in his range, because there's no way we're going to be able to heal her to the point where she survives. Balthus would die if this guy were to attack him unless we healed him, but we can either heal him or we can keep him out of range as well. I believe
Sure, pal.
Balthus should now be able to one round each of these guys, so we'll definitely do that. Byleth, I think, is going to be 1 damage short. Yeah, she was doing 22. We might prefer to have her attack the archers anyway. We also need to consider doing something like this on these guys, because it's going to be hard to kill both of them without moving either Balthus or Anna into range, given Yuri is pretty far away. Like, we can have Byleth do a lot of damage to one of them. Knock him down to 9 HP, but I don't... Actually... Yeah, Anna still only does 8. Because they have this... That's right, they have the same protection as the fighters, so she can't finish. Yuri could finish. So, like, we could have Yuri plus Byleth kill this one. Maybe... Constance plus... Yeah, actually, for sure, Constance plus Happy would be enough to kill this one. But we'd still have this guy alive. Balthus kills one of these. We still have this guy alive, though, and only Anna to deal with him. So, yeah, I think we're going to plan on hopping in group flames. And what that means is that we need to get some people into range for supporting that. So I think we probably might as well... Well, let's have Balthus... I do want him to take out this guy as opposed to the other guy. I'm trying to think if... I guess if Anna is going to come up here... Yeah, okay. If Anna's going to come up here, then we can get some extra support, link, whatever, in there. Although, wait, didn't they patch the game at some point so that you only got that if you had actual supports? Maybe? I don't remember. It certainly, like, isn't showing any boosted hit rate for Anna here, so that's probably accurate, which makes her even worse than she would be otherwise, I guess. So good job, Anna. I don't know how much damage we need Anna to do anyway, so let's move Balthus first. Okay. And then... Ideally, it would also keep the mage from going into the bushes, although I don't know that it is going to matter too much, because we could, like... Well, no, it does. Never mind. I was going to say, we can use magic to kill people in bushes, but that is less effective against him, so probably not what we want to go for. So if we were to put Constance here, we'd want... Well, we could certainly have Byleth circle around, although... Ideally... Yeah, maybe that's what... Oh no, wait, we've got Yuri too. Let's see how much damage Yuri can do with a Curve shot on this guy. 13. Constance. 19. And that's a kill. Well, for some... Oh, yeah. Okay. So... If we were going to have Yuri finish this guy off, we'd want to do that afterwards. Alternatively... do it with Happy... then have Yuri attack this guy. Might make more sense. Do 14 that way. Which is to say, not enough for Anna to set him up for a kill. Damn it, Anna. Okay. What if... Grip shot this guy, same damage. Guess we could use Deadeye, but... Oops. I mean, if that hits... 72 with 3 supports. Well, I guess only 2 supports, actually. Well, the problem is it leaves him further back, but I don't think that matters too much, because next turn we'll mostly be positioning to come up this direction. Alright, so if we do that, then we have Happy attack this one, Constance kills it, and Byleth comes up and kills this one because of the splash damage, I think. That should happen. So... Although I guess... Wait, how much damage does Happy do? 14. Right. Unless we use Banshee. Could do. Maybe that makes more sense. Have... You use Banshee, Anna set you up for the kill, and then Yuri... There's a curve shot on this guy to kill him after Constance hits him. I think that probably makes a little bit more sense than what I was saying before, so let's go for that. Oh wait, I meant to give that kill to Happy, not Anna. Urgh. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna undo that.
You gotta try.
Inibo does enough damage. It's more accurate, so...
Yep.
Okay.
The sun.
So now we're at 70 to hit with this for 21 damage. And if it does 10 damage to the other guy, then Viola should be able to finish. I don't think if there's any other downsides to this. I don't think so. I guess I should... Never mind.
On it.
Sad Constance.
Not so
Oh,
fast.
and he dodged. Okay. Well... How do we deal with that? So if we attack with Byleth first, then the other guy doesn't actually die. We could reverse the Anna. I don't think that changes the RNG though. I guess we could. I mean, we'd still end up doing this, but we could have Yuri get the kill on. Doesn't really help though, right? Let me just go back here.
Sure thing.
Yeah, having Yuri attack this guy instead doesn't really help. I guess what we could do is not even take this guy out yet. Actually, wait. Is... No, that's not in the splash range. Oh no, we do want to take this guy out because we want to move happy. Right. Dang it. Okay. And like ideally, if we were taking this guy out with Yuri, we'd be moving happy here, not here, so that she's closer to getting over this way. So I guess the Anna attack needs to remain as is, unless I misremembered how much. Oh god, 67. That went down. Why did it go down? Because Balthus moved. Yikes. How much? 4 damage from that. Yeah, she wouldn't have done enough damage with the iron bow to let Yuri use an iron bow himself. Ugh. I said Anna is not great. is not great. You know what, actually? Linhardt can roll for his crest, and that will change the RNG. Problem solved! I guess... Theory, I should have done the Banshee attack first since I knew that was landing, but... Whatever.
Need a hand?
Oh! Damn it! I don't know how to deal with this. Let's go all the way back here. So,
Sure thing.
if we leave 13 damage, there's no way for Anna to do 10 damage, right? Oh, she can do 11 damage. Iron Sword Wrath Strike. Why? Someone's personal skill affecting this? She wasn't doing that before, and she didn't level. It's like... I must have checked the wrong thing. Okay. Not that I want to give the kill to Anna, but there's something else I could consider doing.
Yep.
Oh, right. Forgot how bad your hit rate is over there. Okay, never mind. So if we do this...
Sure, pal.
and that... Oh, we're not going to be able to heal Anna this way. Well, we can use Physic. That. I guess what we could also do is attack this guy. Oh, right. The hit rate. The hit rate. The hit rate. Well, 73 we'll have to do, I guess. Oh, and it was because I didn't want this guy to go into the woods. I forgot about that part too. Well, now that I know that I can't kill them both, because I've used up all my divine pulses, it probably makes more sense to hit this guy, leave this guy alive. He can't hit anyone, but maybe he
Stay focused.
Viola. That'll be enough damage.
The sun.
I'm here to help.
Not so fast.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Why? I worked so hard for it. Well, I don't know. Okay, this is... Yeah, we're screwed. That... Yeah, okay. Very well, I guess I'll be right back. Alright, yeah, I did get this to work before, but Constance really didn't want to hit that guy. You know what I might want to do, actually, is double check and see whether we can buy Anna steel bow.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Rather than having less damage than we need, let's just, you know, not do that. I don't know why I didn't think about that already, to be honest. And actually, as long as we're doing that, I want to get Yuri. Oh, what am I gonna throw back for this? But I think having him have a steel sword will be helpful
Is
too.
that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back.
I guess the training bow isn't really very good compared to the mini bow, as long as you're not doubling. 390 versus 490, 5 weight versus 3 weight. Training bow's E, I guess that's relevant, but that's steel sword. You know what else I should do? If I'm anticipating that Constance is going to be the one firing that off, I should give her the pendant. In which case, I should maybe give the training bow to Byleth, just in case I want to have her take a pot shot, or just trade her that so that she can do more linked attacks or whatever. Okay, what else? So I don't care about Balthus having steel weapons. He does enough damage and whatever. So I think Anna having a steel sword would have some merit. And I guess the same thing with the training bow applies here as it did before. So let's go ahead and get her one of those.
Is that the one? Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Something absurd about that, like, is that the one, like, that I want to buy for myself and put in my own inventory? Like, no, yes, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, okay, let me just save this real quick. Alright. Once more with feeling. Oh, whoops. We gotta do our stride.
I will prevail.
I owe you.
Super grateful.
Now, at this point, we should be able to have Anna just use the bow. Although, I guess there's a question of, can we avoid using the steel sword on Byleth? Need 12 damage to do that. Which would require that Anna uses the steel sword, which is no good anyway. Alright, never mind. We'll just use the steel sword on Byleth. Although, Byleth here, what advantages does that confer?
Sure thing.
Yep.
The sun.
You're doing that. No. Still need Banshee for that kill. Don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. Now we can trade Byleth this training bow. Improve. Happy's hit rate a bit.
Let me at him.
Okay. No damage taken. Much better. See whether Anna being a space further back matters, or for that matter, whether the fact that they're going to attack Byleth instead presumably matters.
That's life.
Oh boy, Balthus. Oh, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. No, they didn't take damage. Yeah. I don't like that part. I do not like that part. Let's see, this guy, 16, 7, so he's doing 9 times 2 against you, which means if I heal you, you're still gonna be in range to die, probably. Double check, I guess. Yeah, unless maybe not if I proc Crest of Cethlean, but I don't know. Whereas if this guy had also gone for Balthus, I wouldn't have that problem. So let's back this up. Interestingly, it shows me with the bow on the map before I traded for it, but with the sword icon. Huh. I guess it doesn't like adjust the models unless you commit the changes. There's no way to like trade and then trade again, I guess. So we're just gonna...
Yep.
Put that... I guess it's possible that Byleth will get attacked anyway, but they have been attacking Balthus, so I think... Not really sure why. I guess the first one can only reach Balthus anyway, and the second one's like, oh, he took damage, let me attack him. Assume it's something like that. Yeah, okay, so now... Oh, and there you go. He charges into the bushes. Now we should be... Well, so now he's actually a little bit better positioned to be able to attack Balthus, but he is doing just enough to kill Byleth if she doesn't get any healing. So that's a little alarming. We could have Balthus use Draining Blow, or no, I'm not in a position to do that. I was gonna say I have Resonant White Magic on Linhardt, but I'm not in a good position to use it. Maybe I should have left Anna up here just so that she takes the shot, because I don't really care as much. But I didn't. So... Oh, Byleth one-shots this guy here. That's good to know.
Sure,
And
pal.
Balthus certainly takes that guy out. So...
Sure thing.
There's no reason to leave Yuri specifically right here, but if we did, then we would be able to use Resonant White Magic. I guess the reason to do it would be to attack this guy and then have Byleth attack one of these two, which would make some sense anyway, come to think of it. So... do that. And Anna could actually help set up that kill. Yeah. And she did indeed need the steel bow to do it, so good purchase. Alright, yeah, let's do that. Pop. So we don't need curve shot here. Wait, what? Oh, because the target has to be injured. Oh, that's so annoying. Ugh. Okay, we might be able to screen here. So, like, if Balthus stays here, and we say, like, Constance gambits this guy, right? And then we physic Byleth. Yeah, that's irritating. But I think we can work with it. Although, actually, what we want to do is have Happy... This guy is Nosferatu? No, Nosferatu's less accurate. Happy hits this guy, then Constance can finish. Yeah. And then Byleth can finish this guy. We do it the other way around. I don't think it works. So... I guess we're starting with this. Okay, good. We got him. So now we've got an 80 to hit Gambit. Get it.
On it.
There we go. Boom.
Thank you.
Strength.
Only my research had.
Good job, Linhart.
Focused.
I love it. Does this guy actually take burning damage, or is he? It's just the fire, just visual. I mean, I know sometimes they take burning damage, but I don't see a fire status effect. I guess he does so long as the flame lasts. Whatever. We're just gonna kill him. Go with the iron sword. Nope. He's gonna go for Byleth and not kill, so that's fine. You can attack this spot, but not this spot. I would rather move Balthus over here, but actually really rather do that. Because I want him to get as far up here as possible next turn, but I guess it's not to be. Unless I wanted to see whether... yeah, no, I don't think draining... Or draining... I don't think Steel Gauntlets would do +3 damage either. So I don't think I have to regret not buying them.
Prevail.
Oh, he decided to step into the fire rather than stay in the safety of the bushes. Well, he didn't actually take fire damage, but still. Interesting maneuver there. So, what would happen if we popped our stride this turn? Unfortunately, Edelgard can't get up to Balthus. If we did it for Balthus, we'd get people in it, but if we had to do it for Yuri, then it's not so special. We've also got to figure out who's actually going to kill this guy. Balthus might well be able to... Yeah, Balthus can one-round him. It's a little risky for him. What do you have? 3... Yeah, whoever goes in this bush is going to at least have a decent chance to dodge attacks. Main problem with just baiting them from the bush... Well, Constance isn't, like, durable enough that we're going to send her into bait more than one of these guys, but is not... It's like, not getting the damage on enemy phase, obviously. But I think we'll just have to make do, probably. And if we stride next turn, then Balthus being back here shouldn't be a problem. So I think... Okay, if... So we're going to end up wanting to stride for probably this particular spot. I guess we could have... Yuri curve shot this guy. And then... Maybe we can get the kill with somebody other than Balthus. In particular, I want to be getting kills on my level 4 units so that I can promote them before Chapter 3. Happy to not get that. Constance. No. But maybe Anna's help. $84. I'll take it. Alright, one more attack and she should be good. So now we can have Constance come over here and just rally Yuri for support. And... Let's see, so the guys are... They're not gonna kill Balthus if he's... Oh, right, I forgot Balthus got rally strength as well. Would they attack Balthus if he was getting doubled? No. I'm pretty sure they still do enough damage to kill him if he's getting doubled. 21, yeah, they do 6 times 2. Okay, they would.
Thanks.
I'd rather go for the low hit rate, high risk, high reward, I guess is the... Just say it. Okay, we need... Well, I guess if we stride for Yuri next turn, we've got everybody in it. So, I was gonna say we need somebody here, we actually don't. Put Violet here. How much are you healing for? Less than full. So, I guess I'll throw that training bow back in the convoy, pull out a pulmonary, use it. I mean, we could also stride for Linhardt. Should have the advantage that we would get to stride for Linhardt. So I guess we'll do that.
Much needed.
Ow! Wow, that was rude. Hitting her with a 49. 49 is like a guaranteed miss. Like, come on, man, what are you doing? Yes. Having done all that work to set up the stride, I'm now second guessing whether that's actually what I want to do. It probably is. Happy plus Constance should be able to take out one of these guys. Pretty much anybody plus Balthus should be able to take out the other one. I think we have 4 more of these guys. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Turn is it? Turn 4. I think I'm supposed to be able to maybe do this in 5 turns. Definitely in 6. If these guys had more damage, it would be more realistic. I mean, we could throw a gambit on them. If we send... So, okay, if we send... Well, Balthus did level strength. Maybe he can... He's got 24 attack. Does that account for his... personal skill? Oh, because it's plus strength. Yeah, it does. Okay, so 24 attack. So he's doing 8 times 4. Right, so he is leaving them with 3 HP. So if he had 1 more strength, I guess he must have procced strength last time I did this then, because I remember it being 8 times 4 there too. So yeah, so we would need another 3 damage to finish these guys off. I mean, there's as slow as they are, you know, our mages aren't doubling them, so we can't use that. I mean, I guess what we could do is send only Balthus over there and let the other one enemy phase him. He's got 15 protection, they've got 20 attack. He would need some healing. That wouldn't be a problem. Linhardt could physic him. We'd want to do that after he gets hit. If he gets hit. If he doesn't get hit, he doesn't need healing. Unless he wants to stand here and lure out the boss. In that case, we'd have both of our mages and whoever else would be otherwise would be doing 3 damage to... Oh, Constance also is injured. That makes it trickier, because she... Yeah, we'd have to send somebody over there. I guess...
Stay focused.
Just to get an idea of 55. Like if we were going to Gambit, ideally what the Gambit would look like is Byleth uses Assault Troop on these 3, killing this one, stunning these 2. I guess another thing I should check. Well, what else is going to get here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he can get over to these guys for sure. There's definitely more support on the attack against this guy than against this guy, so it's, you know, not quite comparable. If Balthus were doing it, he'd have a 60 hit rate despite having actually the same charm. Okay. So Byleth would presumably also have a 60. Actually, maybe higher because Byleth has support with Constance. So maybe like a 65 or a 70. I mean, we can lure these guys towards us if we just put Balthus, like, here. Oh man, he's 1 damage short of one rounding the guy. The stud. What a stud. One strength short of 1 rounding all of these enemies, essentially. Maybe not this guy, but... Because he's got an extra protection and an extra HP, but all the rest of them... Well, you can 1 around this guy. He's injured. So... I mean, we could certainly do, like, a little bit of damage. I guess... Other thing we could do... See, we could heal Constance. If Balthus take out this guy... These guys get lured out. one of them hits Constance after we heal her, and he takes a bunch of damage, which sets up Happy the kill. And next turn we stride to get to the boss. I think that's gonna work better. Yeah, Constance will survive if we do that. I guess the only issue is this guy here. We put Constance here, and they can both get to her. I guess we could put Constance here as well. That doesn't actually help with the... This guy can get to her, but it helps with her avoid. Oh, it means they can both attack her. Maybe that's not so good. 20 attack. I think the 6 protection is just what it is. Like, it's not... So 7... So 13... Yeah, she takes way too much damage to absorb that. They'd have to miss. Unless we put somebody... You know... Happy... has 7 protection. Well, no, they both have 7 protection in the... Okay, yeah, so 13 times 2. Happy survives that. So we can put her here. Not like that. Should check. Okay, she actually gets doubled if she's using Banshee, so that's no good. Swarm speed debuff probably doesn't really matter, so she should probably just use Miasma. Get the level.
Good enough for me.
Cool. This guy can also attack her, but they can't all 3 attack her if we put somebody here, which I think I will probably do with Yuri or Constance. Okay, Yuri can't finish, so maybe not that. Can't get Byleth over there without getting these 2 out of the way first, which means can't really do it. I mean, we could... Can Constance finish that guy off? Yes. Sagittae 4 AS doesn't change. Oh, it changes... It means this guy doubles her. Okay, that's not ideal. I guess it doesn't matter if Byleth manages to land an assault troop against both of these guys, though. So if that's what I'm going for, then I can just do that. Yeah, okay, let's do it.
So this is what the goddess grants me.
Apparently. 65. Alright, we need to improve that. And we can. How close are you to... Oh, you only need 1 more attack to level, probably. Okay, good. know that there's much reason to bother to have both Anna and Yuri attack this guy when Balthus doesn't need that much damage to take them out. I could put Linhardt. Put Linhardt here actually, and he will support the thing. And then, yeah, okay.
So sorry.
Let's do that. 75. And now that's already a triple. Is that might be maxed out? Oh, I should have traded for the ring. I've got 2 charges left. Let's do it.
Battle.
Why waste it?
Stay focused.
So now we can get it up to, it might be as high as, I think it'll be at 85. From that. There's like nowhere for Yuri to go that allows him to support that attack while attacking this guy without Balthus getting out of the way. I guess I could let Balthus take the damage and give Yuri the kill.
Sure, pal.
But we're gonna do that. I'd probably want to do Rushing Blow. I mean, I don't know, why not? Even with 9 damage, Yuri can do 9 damage. Yuri can do 10 damage too, so let's use the Training Gauntlets. Okay, cool.
Well, that's, yeah.
It sure is. It's still only 75. Oh well.
Fascinating tactic.
Alrighty. Now, we need to think about the stride situation. We don't stride for Balthus. That should be fine. Because Balthus is gonna just take out one of these guys, probably. Maybe not, actually. If they both get hit by Happy and Constance, respectively, it might be easier to just have the 2 of them finish those guys off, in which case Balthus probably goes after the boss. If that's the case, we stride for Byleth. Or for Constance. And probably for Byleth. If we stride for Byleth, we want Anna here or here. If we stride for Linhardt, we want her specifically here. If we stride for Linhardt and Anna is here, we need Edelgard right here. If we stride for Byleth, yeah, it's probably for Byleth, because like, even if Balthus, like, Happy can stay back here. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so we're gonna move you like that, and you like that. Ow. Hooray. Okay. So, first thing we're gonna do is use our stride.
Very helpful.
You got your level 5, you got your level 5, you got your level 5. Everyone's level 5. Huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. Okay, so how are you doing over here? doing a lot of damage, setting up that kill. It's all good. It's all good. Byleth just needs to hit something to get a kill. I mean, to get a level. You might as well heal Constance, I guess, or Happy, whatever. Say Happy, actually.
Me? Really?
Really?
Not a total waste.
Okay.
Yep.
So, presumably we can give at least one of these kills to Happy. Well, that one looks better. I guess giving that to that. Unfortunately, she... Oh. Don't equip the training lance. Equip your other... Just have to... If we need the support, we'll just have to mess with that. Yeah, she's a little bit short of class mastery. And the last time I did this, Yuri ended up like 1 short, which, I mean, the class mastery doesn't matter as much for the mages as it does for Yuri. Having him be 1 short is really annoying. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that, though. Yeah, okay, so he's doing no kind of damage there. But he can kill this guy, so I say let's have him do that. 1 short. Ugh. I don't know what I want to do about that, if anything. Maybe nothing. Maybe just, you know, no HP plus 5 for you. That could be the case. Okay, so now the question is, who gets the boss kill? It might be nice to give it to Constance, who's not, like, as good at picking up kills in general. Although, one of... Well, let's see. How much damage is Byleth doing to this guy? 17 with Wrath Strike. That should be good enough. You can have Anna just do some chip on him too, I guess. Because why not? Well, okay then. At least I got that out of the way, I guess. I haven't really been using my lances, unfortunately. Kind of hard to justify the hit rates. I require additional training.
Such power dwells within?
Hey, now that's a good level. I've been waiting for one of those. Okay. So... Balthus should have no problem taking this guy out. Constance. Let's just double check here. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. I guess we actually want to go... No, we need to hit him 3 times either way. Well, the enemies were tough, but they're no Dimitri and Dedu, I guess. Happy was the MVP? Huh. I would not have guessed that. I actually have no idea why that would be the case. Huh. Okay. Well, in any case, there you have it. A little bit on the long side, because I had 40 minutes of messing around and then I had to restart. But We did it in 5 turns. Huzzah. So, thanks for watching. And next up will be the actual Chapter 3, in which we take on Lord Lenato. So, until then.